Hello everybody, my name is Daniel Richardson and I'm the WCPW review guy. And please stop asking, alright? I am not the love child of Jim Cornette and Bertha Faye. Come on! Anyways, this is the WCPW Stacked preview. Guys, tomorrow night, Stacked. And man, I've been waiting for this for a long time. And you know what? It's not just the title. This card truly is stacked. Let's just jump right into it. Why build it up? Let's just get into the preview. Alright, up first, we got Moose versus Joe Coffey. Of course, Coffey, got some momentum. He did have a snag at the world title match, but he regained it by defeating Primate on the last loaded and no holds barred. And you know what? I respect him. He went out and he challenged Moose. He knows. That's the thing. He's a fighter, and he's sitting on top right now. Not the tippy top. Big Dan was on tippy top, but he got a good position in WCPW. And the thing is, though, he realizes that with each passing month, new guys are coming in. He already saw the favoritism. He already saw Aaron Stevens and Doug Williams get granted a #1 contender shot before him, and he definitely deserved it way before they did. So he realizes he's got to stay on top. At the same time, he's got to take out some of these new guys. And dude, he challenged him right off the bat. He's like, I want Moose. Boom. So here it is, Moose versus Joe Coffey. For me personally, now once again, I don't watch a whole lot of wrestling. Like honestly, if it's not WCPW, I don't know much about it at all. I've seen some clips. I know that Moose is from TNA. I know he seems very agile for a big man, but it's all unknown beyond that. And I know Coffey, he's damn good. So I gotta say, if I'm making a prediction, I gotta make a vote. I gotta put my chips on Coffey. That's all there is to it. Joe Coffey. Joe Coffey gets the win, in my opinion. Boom. All right, moving right along. Let's see the next match. It's Will Ospreay. Sorry, I was gonna put like paper right there, and I was like, fuck that. I'm the WCPW review guy. I'll remember it. And then I stumble. Will Ospreay versus Marty Scull. Now this is a feud that has been going on for fucking ages, and the feud's finally coming to WCPW. Now Marty, I don't know much about Marty Scull at all. Has an awesome look, and I hear he has a reputation. Like he's clearly a badass. Like he has his following, and the fact that he's been in this war with Will Ospreay for God knows how long, it hasn't been one-sided. It's been a very back and forth kind of thing. So that's very exciting to me right there. So I'm really looking forward to this match right here. I can't wait. This is actually one of the matches I'm looking forward to the most. Just so I can finally get a chance to see. And once again, you got Will Ospreay. Like this guy, every time he's in any match, it ups it hardcore right there. Now, once again, just because I don't know Marty that much, I gotta go with Will Ospreay. I mean, I've seen him deliver the goods numerous times. He's awesome. He's a human highlight reel. I mean, seriously. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna go with Will Ospreay on that one. Up next, we got EC3 going up against El Ligero. It's like one of TNA's best wrestlers going up against one of WCPW's best wrestlers. Honestly, don't know dick about EC3. I'm sorry, I just don't. That's not a knock against the guy. I'm glad he's coming over. Come to the great show here. I don't know much about him though. I've seen some clips here and there. I saw. I've actually subscribed to the TNA channel, so I'm watching some clips on YouTube. But I haven't seen enough to really form an opinion about the guy. And but I have seen El Ligero, and dude, El Ligero is great. He's yet to be pinned or submit here in WCPW, and I think he's gonna continue that streak. So I gotta go El Ligero. I'm voting El Ligero. We got tag action. We got Liam Slater and Johnny Moss going up against Martin Kirby and Travis Banks. An exhibition here. There was really no build up to this match. Just throw them together and see what happens. Slater and Moss, they've been together for a while on the indie scene, but they only had one match so far here in What Culture Pro Wrestling. And I'll tell you right now, highly impressed with this duo. I was impressed with them when they first came in, and boom, they just blew me away. I dare now. I mean, it's hard to say no against either, because the thing is, they're going up against Martin Kirby and Travis Banks. I don't know Travis Banks at all, at all. This is going to be a surprise for me, so I'm curious to see what he's bringing to the table. I know Martin Kirby. Now, the thing is, don't get me wrong. Everybody jump on the bandwagon, the curb wagon, whatever you want to call it, with his big surprise win over Will Ospreay. Unloaded. But you got to remember, he got lucky. And he's more of a fast-paced, high-flyer type. Dude, Johnny Moss ain't flying around. He's just going to hammer the shit out of you. That may work with Slater, but guess what? You get in there with Moss, he's just going to tear you up. Now, once again, I could be completely wrong about Travis Banks. I mean, this guy could be a nightmare, and he can come in and just dominate, but I don't know. He's an unknown, and when I'm doing a preview and I'm trying to predict the winners, I have nothing to go on there. So, as far as that goes, I got to go with Slater and Moss. I've just seen them in action together. I know what they're bringing to the table. And Kirby, all respect in the world for him. He put on a hell of a match just, 2 weeks ago. I just don't think he's going to carry it over in this match at all. I just don't. But hey, we'll have to wait and see. But right now, my money is on Slater and Moss. So, last woman standing match to crown the first ever WCPW Women's Champion. It's Priestley going up against Nixon Newell. Now, of course, these guys already had an exhibition once, and Priestley was pissed that she lost the match. So much so that she attacked her backstage, demanded a rematch. So the rematch happened, and B won. Tying the score 1-1. Still wasn't happy, though. Still bitter about something, and went on to try to attack her again, but of course, a big brawl broke out. Nixon fought back. Referees had to separate them, and then guess what? Pichini came out and decided, you know what? We're going to have a rubber match, third match coming, but we can't just have a regular match. Clearly, there's too much bad blood, too much heat between you two. So guess what? Last woman standing. And just to add a little bit more fuel to that fire, we're going to crown the first ever WCPW Women's Champion. That's historic. That's monumental. This is great. Here's the thing. These two girls, they get in the ring, it's always unpredictable. I don't know what to expect every time. Every time they get in the ring, I'm like, well, can't live up to the last time. And it did. Each time, they have a hard-hitting smash mouth style, and I do mean smash mouth. Do you see Priestley kick Nixon in the face last week? Seriously, it hurt my face. Seriously, it was brutal. I actually called up my dentist. I was like, I need to make an appointment. My teeth are fucked up. He's like, what do you mean? It's like, dude, I just saw B kick Newell right in the face, and it hurt. It hurt me. And he hung up like midway through that. I don't even know when he hung up. I was just like, hello, and it was over. But anyways, seriously, these girls, what started off as like a friendly competition has, degenerated down to just chaos. And I'll tell you right now, with the last woman standing stipulation thrown in there, I mean, they're going to have to, beat each other down to nothing. I mean, so you got to knock your opponent out for a count of 10. Not easy to do. Not easy to do at all. But you know what? It's going to happen. We're going to walk out. There's going to be, someone's walking out that title. Man, honestly, to try to predict who's going to win this one, I had no idea. This is honestly, it was almost like a coin toss. They're both evenly matched. B definitely has more of the aggression, but you know what? Nixon, she taps into it when she needs to. I think Nixon's going to get it. I think, honestly, she's going to have to, really dig deep because, I mean, she was attacked, when it was just straight up match, she walked away with the victory, but she was attacked after that. And I would have thought like that would have, triggered something. Like she would have got more angry, but then of course she loses the next match. So I feel like she's definitely in a do or die situation here, and she definitely needs this win. So I gotta go Nixon on this one. So that's who I'm voting for. Doug Williams versus Drew Galloway. This match was kind of thrown in there, and it was a surprise to everybody, including Doug Williams. He was even like, "Oh, I got a match. I didn't even know I was fighting that night." Going up against Drew Galloway. Now, I know in the first 3 matches or so, I was voting one way because I didn't know the others. And that's still the case here. I don't know Drew Galloway. Like, I did not watch WWE at all, or even when he did his run there. Of course, I've been further away from TNA, than that. But I have seen some clips, and I'm impressed. Like, once I heard he was coming to WCPW, I wanted to check him out. And I've heard the name before, and I was like, oh, this guy's actually really good. I'll tell you right now, I think he's gonna beat Doug Williams. I know. I don't know much about Drew Galloway. I don't know what he's bringing to the table, but Doug Williams, he is older. I know, experience. He's proven himself before that, age ain't anything. He's beat Noam Dar, the great Noam Dar. He took him out of the company. However, I just don't think he's gonna be able to match the strength and power of Drew Galloway. And I think right now it's going to catch up to him right there, and I think Drew's got it. So that's who I'm voting for right there. My vote's cashed in. Drew Galloway wins. Now it's time for the main event. Fatal 4-way for the WCPW World Champion. Big Damo versus Rampage versus Joseph Connors versus Joe Hendry. Holy shit. Are you kidding me right here? Talk about a stacked match. Oh my god. Wait, first of all, I mean, this match goes back even further, but we're, just for a courtesy to you guys, we're just going to go back to Built to Destroy, and we'll work our way up from there. At Built to Destroy, Big Damo won the world title from Rampage. Or not from Rampage, but he beat him to become the first ever champion. Thing is, Rampage turned on Adam Blampied, and that's what we saw. Blampied's in there yelling at him. Rampage took him down. However, walks right into a low blow and a pile driver. Damo wins. The world is confused and shocked and like, what's going on? And then he reveals his alliance with Adam Blampied. And then turns around and delivers another pile driver to Rampage. Rampage is hurt, taking out action on the shelf for about a month. Meanwhile, the Big Damo, he's still, he's out there. And you know what? Love him or hate him, he's been a fighting champion. Joe Coffey, Aaron Stevens. 2 weeks back-to-back, defended both times, won both times. I'm not saying it was great, he shot. He definitely cheated on that last one. However, the big shock came when we find out that Prospect and BX have aligned. And of course, Prospect was out there to help Big Damo. They, of course, Blampied threw the fucking powder in Stevens' eye. Damo wins. And then, of course, the post-match beatdown. Now, prior to the match, Aaron Stevens caught up with Joe Hendry. And, he's like, hey, watch my back, please. So, Hendry and Connors, tag team partners, come out, try to even the playing field a little bit. Still, Prospect and Damo had the numbers. But then, the shocking return, the surprise return of Rampage, who is beyond pissed off at this point, comes down there, cleans house. The only people standing after this entire brawl was Rampage, Connors, Hendry. And Pachi came up on the Titantron. No, not the Titantron. What would you call that? The What Culturetron? We'll call it What Culturetron. I don't want Vince and Triple H suing me. So, up on the What Culturetron, and he makes the match, makes the announcement. And it blew everybody away. Blew me away. I was on my chair, I was like, oh shit, what the fuck? Because there's so many variables here. Because, going into this match, when you're dealing with Fatal 4-Ways, you gotta realize that, the champion, despite the fact that he's already like one of the most hated men in WCPW anyways, he's already at the disadvantage, though. Even if he wasn't, even if he was, everybody liked him, he doesn't have to be, pinned or beaten to lose the title. So already, he's already at a disadvantage there. Add to the fact that, dude, Rampage, granted, everybody's in this company for one thing. They want to become the world champion. That's, if you're not going to the world champion, what are you doing in the business, right? But he's after something else in this match. Revenge. Dude, Rampage coming for him. That's all there is to it. Rampage is coming for Big Damo. Now, add in there, that's already a recipe for disaster, but then you mix in the team of Connors and Hendry. Now, this group, this tag team has never been off on a right foot yet. Like, seriously. From the beginning, even though they racked up their first win together, it was still a little shaky because, let's face it, Hendry, he wanted to make this, the tag team all about him. And it was getting to Connors. Of course, Hendry was also claiming that Connors was doing the same thing, making it all about him. Either way, you can see the tension building there. Now, when the tag team first started out, Connors wasn't doing bad. He has a couple single wins, racked up to his name. And Hendry, of course, went after both Big Damo and Rampage in his pursuit for the world title. Now, he failed both times. But as time went on, Hendry, he's not the same man he was when Walt Culture first started. He's still making the music videos, he's still having fun. But, he's been training harder. He's got this whole amateur background going on right now. He's training extra hard, and it's paying off for him. As time goes on, we get a tag matchup, Built to Destroy. Connors and Hendry finally, they're trying to patch things up, and they go after Prospect. And despite what happened in that match, the facts remain that Connors refused to tag out, and then was quickly beaten. That's the facts. Hendry never threw it in his face that, like, hey, it's because of you we lost this match. He never did that. But you can see he was eating away at Connors. At that point, Hendry starts getting a bit of a win streak, and Connors starts getting a bit of a lose streak. And then, of course, once again, I don't know what their feelings are. But you can tell just by looking at these guys and hearing them talk backstage that this is becoming a problem between the two. And then look at this, past week on Loaded, or sorry, 2 weeks ago on Loaded. Elimination match. And Connors is the first person eliminated. I mean, how's that doing, mentally for this guy? Can't be doing good. And then on top of that, Hendry would go on to win. And not just win, like he went through all three members of Prospect by himself. Now, Henry's the kind of guy that I guarantee it, when he's back there in the locker room, he's bragging about that. He's making a song about it or something. It's celebration, but the whole time I guarantee it, Connors is in the corner and it's stewing and it's bubbling up, and you're just waiting for this thing to explode. The fact that Pachi put these guys in the match with him, well deserved for both of them. I mean, Connors, I believe, his past speaks for itself. He's a great wrestler. He's having a bit of bad luck right now, but you know what? I think he earned that spot. And Henry's doing very well right now too. And guess what? He's there too. But they're partners. But we all know Fatal 4-Way, there are no partners. And this has been waiting to explode for a while now. And I think we're gonna finally see it tomorrow night. So you got all these guys in the ring together. What's gonna happen? And it's hard to even predict a winner because there's so many different variables. It's very unpredictable. If I had to put my money though, if I'm in Vegas and they're like, Daniel, you got your chips down somewhere, who you put your money behind? As much as I hate to, I gotta go Big Damo. All the guys, he clearly has the strength, the size, just the raw anger, he is the total package. I did not mean that as an insult. I'm sorry. I should never compare anybody to he's better than Lex Luger. But he is. He's the total package. Like he's got everything going for him. But he's got something else. A little extra ingredient to that. Adam Blampied. And that guy always has a plan. Seriously, this guy he schemes so far in advance that it's like Heath Ledger's Joker in Dark Knight. You're just like, how's he planning this far ahead? But he does it every time. He's got a backup plan. And I tell you right now, he's not planning on leaving. Dude, that title means more to Blampied than it does to Damo. I guarantee that. And I tell you right now, Blampied, he does not plan on losing that title at all. So, I tell you right now, he's got something up his sleeves. I guarantee it. So, I gotta say, my money's on Big Damo. I would love to see any of the other three win it. And I'm not trying to be biased. I'm trying to be as unbiased as possible. But I gotta say, I want to see those other three win it. But I think Damo's going to take it. And I think the smart money is on Damo. So guys, what do you guys think? What do you think is going to happen tomorrow night on Stacked? Let me know down in the comments section below. Guys, tune in tomorrow night on the WCPW channel, WCPW Stacked. And believe me, this card, you just heard it, it's stacked. And we can't wait to see it. It's going to be 7 p.m. British Standard Time. Of course, if you're a Yank like me, it'll be over 2 o'clock. 2 o'clock here in the States, Eastern Standard Time. So, yeah, guys. There you have it. Don't forget to tune in Sunday now on this channel. You'll hear my review for Stacked. And also, same day, Top 10. And I'll tell you right now, dude, Top 10 after a big, pay-per-view quality special event, a lot of changes. Will Big Damo still be number one? Then wait and find out. So, guys, share and subscribe if you haven't already. There we go. Of course, follow me over on Twitter, WCPW Review Guy 1. Show this video that thumb and love. And yeah, that's all I got. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Until next time.